Alright, the second type of ellipse is when the major axis is vertical. Now once again my picture's terrible, my bad, but you get the idea. Ellipse can go this way, which has a totally different, well not totally, which has a different equation. Very similar, isn't it? It's x squared over b squared plus y squared over a squared equals 1. What's the only difference here? A squared and b squared switched. A squared is now under y instead of x. So a squared is under x when it's horizontal. A squared is under y when it's vertical. Now, one other thing I forgot to tell you, so pay attention. How do you know which one's A and which one's B? A, like if you looked at this, maybe you can't tell, you know, which one's the major axis, which one's the minor. The major axis is always longer. I told you that. So therefore, if the major axis is longer, which you can tell, it's what, total of 8 units from here to here, and the minor axis is a total of 6 units from here to here, this has to be the major, which means this point right here deals with, I think I told you, the major axis deals with the A value, which means whatever number's underneath here, let's say this was 36 and this was 9, I would know A is the 36 because A squared is 36 because it's bigger, okay? A always deals with the major axis. B, like here's the minor, so minor's right here, from here to here. This always deals with the B value. Okay, so just think this way. The A is the bigger value, which means A deals with the major. Okay, you'll see what I mean in a little bit when I give you a couple problems. Okay, so that's why the minor is, in this case, notice it switches. In this case it's B comma 0, and over here it's negative B comma 0. Okay, notice in the other one it was the other way. It was 0 comma B, 0 comma negative B. There's a bunch of stuff like that in this section, so be careful. Okay, so this one has to be 0 comma A, 0 A, and this one has to be 0 comma negative A. Notice A always deals with the major. Okay, the foci, I just put them in here. They're probably not exactly here, but the foci always deal with C. So this one is what, 0 comma C, and this one would be 0 comma negative C. All have a center of 0, 0. So there's how you find your major, your minor, well, your A's and your B's and your C's. What else here? I think that's pretty much it. Just think this. A has to deal with the bigger one. B is the smaller one. Okay? Everything else is basically the same. It's just turned. Okay? Everything switches. 0A, 0A. The other one was A0. So on and so on. Everything switches. Okay? And the foci always lie on the major, just so you know that. Foci always lie on the major axis. Okay, so this equation you use with, or use when the major axis is vertical, up and down. Use this equation. Use these little formulas to get A's and B's and C's, to get your covertex or covertices here and here, to get your vertices or your vertex here and here. Vertex here and here, covertex here and here. Okay, and then get your foci here. And that should be about it. So let's work with an equation, see, you'll see how it works. Okay.